Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's Mathematics with your girl, Sunshine Monet L. Today is 448. You know, 4 is a number of stability. And people who love 4, see, 4 is my favorite number. I always loved 4. And now I kind of get a vibe why. I got 4 9s in my birthday. But 4 is the number of stability, and it could be a little rigid. So if you want like love and emotion and a little bit of freedom, the key to the 4s is just learning how to loosen up. And that's what creates harmony and balance and that routine you actually desire without making yourself and everyone around you feel oppressed, depressed, limited, and imprisoned. See, you like things a certain kind of way, and what you like, everybody else around you might not like. Open yourself up a little bit. Be a little, do other things. We can do other things. And we got 2 of them 4s because, we in the month of 4. So this is the month of opening our rigid sides up. This is a month of working on that harmony between our free self that we experienced in the month of 3 with that self that likes to routine, stability. I like things in this little box over here, but we got to put the spiral in the box. You know what I'm saying? The Fibonacci flow. We love it here. Allow yourself to open up to the spirals with them 90-degree angles. 90-degree angles are going to keep creating challenges, those squares, not shame. Also, 4 and 4 come together, make 8. So it's just a matter of building and destroying on your routine, your discipline, your order, your rigid self. Listen, some of y'all want love and family in y'all life, but y'all not letting it in because you keep them 90-degree spikes around you. Love is a circle, it's a spiral, so you're gonna have to let go of some of them angles if you want to let that spiral in. Just to let you know, if you want me, say it. That Venus and Virgo is the one, you hear me? So also 8 and 8. So we in the 8-8. This is this very extreme energy. So big equal opposite energy here. It's almost as if you got like the golden ticket or the golden key when you conquer this 4 and you find that balance. Also, some of you guys overworking yourselves. When I speak to y'all, I'm talking to myself, definitely. Take some things above your plate. It's okay. The world's not going to end. We love it here. Chill out a little bit because that equal opposite energy. You know what's crazy? I was going to overbook myself over this weekend. Ooh, I didn't have my face in there that whole time. I was going to overbook myself the whole week over the weekend, and then Spirit told me last night, like, if you don't sit down, something bad is going to happen. So I'm going to need you to sit down. And I'm like, I ain't going to question you, cuz. I'm going to go sit over here. I got it. You got it. You got it. Do your thing. I don't need to get hit by no more vehicles. So, with that being said, listen to those spaces where it says ease these things up out of your schedule. It's okay to cancel some things. It's okay if certain things just don't happen. You don't want to overwork yourself. The outcome is not, it's probably not going to be what you want it to be. It's going to be very extreme with those 2 8s. 8 and 8 come together and make 16. That is knowledge. And 6 is equality. So having that equal energy, give and take, give and receive, whether it's to self and others or the community. I don't want to say humanitarian because that's a 9, but 6 deals with the space of servitude, health, wellness, and daily routine. We're in the Virgo energy of it all, being analytical, which also can be a little rigid with the 4 or whatever, but 6 is more mutable. So that's kind of like an equal space there. Now, if you were imbalanced 6, come back to the 4 and do a little tweaking on the 4-4, build, destroy when it comes to an 8. All right. But we done made it to the 16 because we did the work. We found the balance in our routine. We're taking some things out, really focusing on what we wish to manifest in this month of 4, what we want to see into fruition, what kind of adventures we want to have, what kind of community we want around us in the month of 5. Ashe? Ashe. So in this month of 4 of building those things, that's 16. We said that. 7, we coming into God. Downloads coming in today. If Spirit is hindering your process, don't fight it. Go sit down somewhere. Don't fight the resistance. Don't be the resistance. The goal is to flow today. The goal is to trust today. You don't have to be in control of everything. I know y'all like things a certain way. I know y'all got certain kind of plans. But if you take a step back and look at those plans, some of those things are just a little too much. And it's not focused. You're a little everywhere. So let's bring focus into ourselves. What do we really want to manifest in this month of 4? You can't manifest a bunch of shit. You're going to be all over the place in the month of 5. You already flunked up before we even got the Gemini energy. Relax. We're building. What are you building on? You can have multiple facets of what you want to build on because you're a multifaceted person. However, that jack of all trades, master of none, that's not going to get you nowhere. That hasn't gotten anyone anywhere. You have to have something you actually specialize in where people say your name and they're like, oh, yeah, I know who to call for that. Then you talk to someone. If you don't have that, because they like, we don't really know what this person do, it's not going to work in your favor on these 4s and the 8s and the 16 that come in the 7. All right. And let spirit be thy God today. So let's give you a little astrological report. April 4th, we start off the day with a 27% waning crescent moon, the moon rising at 4:32 a.m. and setting at 2:28 p.m. We are in the Aquarius zodiac on the tropical and the Vedic Capricorn energy and Capricorn constellation. So we all up in the root chakra today with the moon. 4-4. Okay. The sun rises at 6:37 a.m. and the sun is setting at 7:27 p.m. Pallas is stationary at 12:07 a.m. and begins its retrograde motion in Hercules constellation. Pallas is the astro that represents the genius-like qualities that we overlook in ourselves. Be mindful of that. The AM visibility of Saturn begins today. The International Space Station is visible from 8:16 to 8:23 p.m. The alignment of Venus, Neptune, Saturn, and Mars is kicking off today, and we're going to be experiencing that throughout the weekend into the eclipse where Jupiter joins. M94 in Cain's Venatici constellation is at midheaven at midnight. It is a spiral galaxy in that constellation. Kappa Crucis cluster, which is the jewel box cluster, NGC 4755, is at midheaven in the Crux constellation, which is like the crucifix constellation, and that also is happening at midnight. And then Eros is entering the Taurus constellation at 12:51 p.m. So that's what we have in the astrological report. Finding our, let your intuition be your guide in your root chakra today with that moon in Capricorn and Aquarius. Also, you get a chance to repeat some experience and things like that so you can see some of the genius qualities that you keep overlooking yourself. That should help you build on this 4. Because some of you guys are rigid and you guys actually do have some spirals in you just don't want to pay attention to. And some of you guys got some, been all spiral, but you got some 90-degree angles in you that you could possibly pay attention to give yourself some order, balance, and routine. And we want a harmony between these two energies because not one is better than the other. We like to have both here. Pull a magician card. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for you, Cosmic Nobodies. I love you guys.